But you see, if they cannot reach an agreement, then I will have no choice but to... Now hold it right there!
Let the man speak. He clearly has something important to say.
Your Holiness, Saladin has taken Jerusalem.
Your Holiness, what are you doing?
Get this to Emperor Barbarossa immediately. Taking back God's holy city.
My Emperor, a letter from the Vatican. What is it?
His Holiness is calling for another crusade against the forces of Islam and conquest of Jerusalem.
But surely you don't intend on...
Would you deny His Holiness? Alert our troops. We're going to war.
But my Emperor, the enemy outnumber us 2-1. The Muslim army is rumored to be enormous. How could we alone possibly defeat such overwhelming numbers?
This may be true. Contact Philip and Henry. We will need a great army if we are to take back the Holy Land.
But they are at war.
They will listen to God's bidding.
My Emperor, we just received word that the Christian army at Acre has endured another attack.
Do we know the outcome of this attack?
The Crusaders were able to push back Saladin's forces, but sustained heavy losses.
I see. We must not idle. They're counting on us.
My Emperor, your commanders await your arrival to discuss the route of our forces' descent.
Where are they gathered?
They've already crossed the river and are met in the briefing tent.
Oh, have they?
Yes, Raft awaits you at the shore to take you across.
I will make my way down then.
But if the baggage train left in the back of the column, it will be vulnerable to attack.
Which is why we must take the western passage and use the coast to our advantage, and the rear guard can protect our flank.
Still risky.
Well, we'll see what my father has to say about this.
Where is he?
Sirs, the Emperor didn't make it across the Salif.
What? Where is he?
He drowned. How? There was an accident. He was thrown against a rock, and the waters took him. What will we do? We will lead the campaign.
I'm afraid that duty now falls upon you, Frederick.
So it does.
Philip, you finally arrived.
Ah, yes. I was busy arranging the transportations for my troops.
Where do you plan to station them?
Does it really matter? Let's worry about this thing later. But for now, we celebrate our victory. To the success of the siege and the capture of Acre.
Richard, I've heard good things about you.
Oh, have you? Leopold, is it?
It is, Duke of Austria and commander of the German Crusaders.
Ah, so I assume you took control of what remained of the Emperor's troops after the death of his son, Frederick.
Indeed, and I look forward to commanding alongside you in our fight for the Holy City.
Alongside me? Surely you can't be serious.
I am not one to joke, my king.
Then surely you understand that commanding soldiers does not make you a leader.
We stand within the walls of this city because of my leadership, my unrelenting determination, and zeal for victory. If it weren't for me, this siege would have ended months ago, and seen every last one of God's crusaders either dead or sailing sadly home.
And yet you would have only delayed what would have been a humiliating and overwhelming defeat by Saladin's forces if Philip and I had not arrived to save your necks.
Don't think you can go taking credit for a victory that was won without the shedding of a single drop of envy and blood, especially with your great French king taking his troops and sailing home tomorrow morning.
What? Philip, what have you to say of this?
I'm sorry, Richard. I must return home to France to find a new successor. For the sake of my kingdom.
You mean for yourself.
Don't.
You swore an oath!
And I have fulfilled it. France has done her part.
Why, you selfish...
Gentlemen! Lord have mercy.
Now I will stand this idiocy no longer. Good night.
You're on your own, Richard.
Commander, has the head count been completed?
The numbers have just arrived, my king.
What are they?
Infantry 7,000, cavalry 1,300, bowmen 300.
And what of Saladin's forces?
Our estimates place their army twice as large as our own, 20 to 30,000 strong.
So at the very least, they have double our army.
That is correct. You should speak to them, my king.
What am I to say?
I'm afraid that's up to you.
Men, I know that you're tired. I know you're hungry and bruised, some more than others. I know that you weep for the brothers you've lost and for the wives and children you wish to return home to. I wish I could say that we'll all be sailing home soon, but that is not something I can promise any more than the assurance that you will not die on this battlefield today. The French have abandoned us, and so have what was left of the late Emperor Barbarossa's forces. We may be alone in this fight, but we have ourselves, each other. And most of all, we have a God that watches over us even now as I stand before you. So pick up your swords. Pick up your brother if you have to. This is our moment. Show the world what undeniable conviction flows through our blood. You all swore an oath before God to reclaim his holy city. So let it not be in vain. For if we fight today, it is not for honor or glory, but for all of Christian Europe. And by God, we will fight!
How is it that we cannot defeat a desperate army half the size of our own?
The Crusaders fought with such vigor, my Sultan. Our ranks simply folded under their weight.
How many did we lose?
Around 7,000 total, both cavalry and infantry included.
Fools! And where's the Christian army now?
We've just received word that the Christian force has arrived at and taken control of Jaffa. They'll likely head for Jerusalem next.
And what of reinforcements from our allies?
None are expected to arrive until mid-November, I'm afraid.
Then we have no choice but to begin talks of peace with the enemy. I want a delegation sent to Jaffa as soon as possible.
But my Sultan, we still possess numerical superiority. We should be pressing our attack.
Our supplies have dwindled, and besides, enough blood has been spilled over the current of the city. If we wish to preserve our dignity, then peace it shall be.
As you wish.
King Richard of England,
Saladin,
I hope this treaty will be beneficial to us both.
as do I.
I will now read the agreement and its terms. Treaty of Jaffa. The following accords will be enacted directly following the signing of such. The city of Jerusalem shall be kept under the rule of Saladin, Sultan of Egypt. Unarmed Christian pilgrims and merchants will be allowed to visit and/or merchandise within aforementioned city. A 3-year truce will be kept between the opposing armies of King Richard I of England and Saladin, Sultan of Egypt, respectively. If both parties agree to the terms, then the signatories may solidify the treaty.
Go.
You know, I'm supposed to be talking to you right now, but I've never met somebody who smells like Cheetos so much.
Assume you control.
Bacon and egg and cheese together.
I will make my way down then.
Linus, what?
Oh my god, what is the matter?
Wait for Gabe to finish
say my line?
because I just gave you the gist of his line.
You want me to say you as your... Just say it right now. Yeah, say it. My emperor...